Okay, good morning, guys, and welcome to another episode of 1 Technicals. As you all know, this is a market outlook session where I get looking to see what opportunities can get in the market, and you guys get to see my strategy, my entries and exits, and all. Yeah, for those that will be watching this video on YouTube, please like and subscribe to the page. So let's get started. Fundamental wise, we have a whole lot of high impact news today on the euro, on GBP. We even have on USD. So today will just be quite an eventful day. It will be an eventful day. So let's go to the charts and see what we can get. So let's start with Euro USD. I know this sounds weird. Yeah, normally I trade NZD USD and AUD USD, but I saw something interesting on Euro USD. So we had this high here, higher low, higher high. Higher low, price failed to create another high, and then we shifted structure to the downside. You get. So now after we shifted this structure, price has been consolidating here. So now this is a clear shift in market structure scenario. You understand? So I plotted my Fibonacci from the top to the bottom. I plotted my Fibonacci from the top to the bottom. And then now we have this whole area here. Do you understand? Why am I using that to draw it? We have this whole area here. The 0.618 area is just around that neckline level. So this was giving me high probability setup vibes. Do you understand? So I already set an alert there. I'm waiting to see if price can get back to this area. Then I'll be jumping on those cells to the downside. Very sweet sell like this. So that's what I'm looking out for on Euro USD. So right now it's just to wait and see how it plays out. Let's just hope that all this news will push price back up. So I already set an alert there. Once price is approaching there, I'm going in. Then the next one is NZD USD. Yeah, this baby boy too is the same thing. So now, NZD USD created this higher high here yesterday. We pulled back, we created a higher low. We went up, we failed to create another high, and then we broke the higher low to the downside, shift the market structure, but more or less like we have a double top right now. So now, normally when we have double top, we're always waiting for what? That retest and then a continuation. But me, I'm not going to use this structure here for a retest. I'm going to use my Fibonacci levels. So plot my fib from the top to the bottom, and then you can see that our 0.618 level is just above that area there. So me, that's where I'm looking to enter from. So my entry for this one is going to be like this. So it's just to wait 0.79 and then target down here. Good. So that's what I'm looking out for on NZD USD. Then AUD USD is quite shitty. Yeah. AUD USD's own is too tricky, I beg. It's looking like, I don't know what I'm going to say, but this whole thing is just looking one kind. So AUD USD created this high here. We pulled back. We created this low. We created this small high here. We created this low here. We more or less broke it to the downside. So it was like a shift in market structure. Now price is going back. Yeah. But now the thing with AUD USD is that if you look at this thing critically, you see that AUD USD was actually ranging, not trending. So we had this high here that AUD USD failed to break. And then we have this low here that AUD USD is just tapping inside. Did it break? And yeah, sort of, we actually broke. But then anyhow, we'll still trade it the way we're trading NZD USD, yeah? So from the top to the bottom, let me drop my fib. So where will we be looking to enter? From here. Stop loss just above there. And then our target will be down here. Let me see, where did I drop the alert? Let me remove this alert. Let me edit the alert and put it where I will see clearly. So let me put the alert around here. So once price is approaching those levels, I'm going to know. So that's basically it. I think all the setups you have today, it's almost the same thing. So I'm just looking to see if price will come back to these 0.618 levels, tap inside, and then we sell to the downside. Same thing with NZD USD. For us to basically retrace, tap, then sell. Then Euro USD, same thing. Retrace, tap, sell. So that's what we're going to be looking at for today. So is there any other pair you guys want us to take a look at before we go?
Yes, JPY.
USD JPY. USD. Wait, when did we analyze this one? Okay, but it actually went to hit our stop loss before I actually sold to the downside. I think this was yesterday. This one is actually tricky. I'm not gonna lie. So we have this. So we created this higher low. Sorry, this lower high. We created this lower high here. What's that? We created this lower high here. Price came down, failed to create another low. We more or less tapped into the support and then we rejected. Then we broke to the downside. So now I'm caught up in between choosing this whole range as the range or just choosing this small area here as the range. This small area here. You know what? To be on the safer side, right? I'm just going to pack this whole range from here to here because that's where the higher low started. Sorry, the lower high started. And then this is the lower low here. So I'm going to hold this whole thing as a range. So before we say we want to trade this thing, we must see price coming to the 0.618 areas around here. If it doesn't come, then we're not trading it. So it's just to hold it like that. Just to hold it like that. So it's going to look something like this. The setup is going to look like this. So that's basically what we're looking at for. Because price just created a lower low. We're waiting for price to go back, create a lower high, then push to the downside. So that's basically what we can look at on this one. So now in a case where price respects this range here, this small one here, then fine. If it respects this small range here and sells, then fine, we'll leave it alone. So if it sells, it's going to come and break this low here. So if it breaks this low, then we'll have another clean range that we can still try to sell. So let's just watch and see how it behaves. But then what we're looking out for is that whole Fibonacci. This one from here to here. So that's what I'm going to be looking at. Someone said AUD JPY. What's this? Why is that all of them are just the same? Oh, this actually is tricky. See, right now, yeah, I'm not going to say I'll trade this stuff. Right now, I'll just identify the last high, which is here. That's the last lower high. And then I identify the low, which is here. Now, why am I identifying these ones? I'm waiting to see where it will break out of. So if it breaks above here, then we have a shift basically. Okay, but that's where it's going to become tricky. I hate when I'm having conflicting buyers. I know it's bearish. But I hate it when I'm having conflicting zones. So now I have this whole Fibonacci range from the top to the bottom here. See, we'll just go with the way we did USD JPY. Yeah? Or BJPP JPY. See, we have this zone here around that 0.618 level. So combined with the Fibonacci, I feel is going to be high probability. It's going to be a high probability sell. So we can just wait and see if price will get back there. So once price can get back there, we're looking to sell from there and take it to the downside. That's basically what we're doing. Yeah, it's actually in a downtrend. I know it's in a downtrend. So it's going to look like this. It's in a downtrend. So it's going to look like this. So that's basically what we can watch out for.
So from this, what's the risk to reward ratio there?
It's 3.1.
How do you identify that?
Look at it here. Risk to reward 3.1.
Okay. 3:1.
Yeah.
No problem.
So is there another pair you guys want us to take a look at before we go? Okay. So in the absence of any other pets, please guys, yeah, let's all have a very wonderful day in the market today. You guys should take care of yourselves. And I'll see you guys next week on Tuesday. Bye guys.